It took me coming through some pretty hard times to be able to realize I had to go through all of that to actually get to this point. It wasn't about a straight, perfect line. I kept tumbling down and I kept having falls. And by the time I was 30 years old, I said, you know what? Maybe this is what you're supposed to be doing. It's the only thing you know how to do. And maybe you should just start pouring yourself in this direction. And so I built this restaurant. It became wildly successful beyond even my greatest of dreams. And I used to believe I have to make the most incredible dinner of anyone's life to pull them in here. That was terrifying. But I realized that my actual job, turns out, is to be a memory maker, a moment maker. There's a very different environment here that's probably not like the traditional restaurant. It's not angry, there's no yelling in the kitchen. There are women just floating around gracefully. Sometimes we don't even have to speak to each other because we're telepathically communicating. What family at its core is really about connecting and caring about each other in a deep way. That's what we've created here. We just had the final dinner of our season, and there's always this moment that you're just like holding on for dear life, trying to make it to that last dinner.
I'm gonna zhuzh it up over here, babe.
I am running on fumes at this point. I'm confined in these walls all summer long. It's time to be able to catch my breath as the season changes.
When we get to this point in the season, you feel gratified, but also ready to kind of take a breath and slow down for a bit.
Perfectly shucked oyster.
I have so many happy food memories, like corned beef dinners. The sun would go down in November and you just have this luscious meal that all you needed was butter, salt, and pepper. Warm tapioca pudding, not homemade, like out of the box. My dad's meatloaf and a baked potato when I would come home from college. That's all I would want. And it was like the best thing you ever ate. There are a few days in my life that I know that those were life-changing moments that I can actually remember. I'll never forget, my mom drove us and we pulled into the driveway, into my dad's new diner that he just purchased and the new life that we were about to have. It was my sister and I sitting in the back of her 1980-something Volvo. It was like this taupe, two-tone brown car, and my mom was so proud the day that she got it. I just remember all of the songs that we used to listen to and sing to. I'll remember listening to Bonnie Raitt in the back of that car. That was the coolest ever. The Volvo was a good memory for me, and that was like before things really started to get crazy in our family. And so for me, it represented something, I think, and this is strange to say, but a feeling of safety. So I'm on 4 Volvos now. My last Volvo I gave to my son. And I was like, this is the car you're gonna drive because I want you to be safe. After wild success for the restaurant, people started calling to the point where we crashed the phone line system.
When Erin came up with the idea of the postcards, I remember thinking to myself, okay, if we get half as many postcards as we do phone calls, we're gonna be okay. This season, we got somewhere around 60 to 65,000 postcards.
And when we are pulling the cards for dinner reservations, these are all pulled at random. We get photographs. We also get a lot of wedding invitations to strangers' weddings. So. And then you have ones that will just break your heart. My dear friend is lovingly known as the hummingbird for the way she's always filling people with joy and energy. She's living with non-curable mesothelioma. An evening at the Lost Kitchen would be more than dinner. It would be a memory of a lifetime wrapped in hope and beauty. You know, there are some days I'm overcome with the emotion about it, and sometimes just when you need a moment just to kind of, you know, ground yourself, we'll come in and just take a peek. I always have this fear that I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning and I'll be uninspired. Yeah. And then I won't know what to make for dinner, and then I'm out of a job. And so it's this constant trying to figure out how to stay excited. How do you stay inspired? Okay, I see Alyssum, and I'm crazy about this. I am always on the hunt for ingredients. And there's nothing more special or more intimate than actually going to the source and being able to see it myself and pick it myself. That's what deeply inspires me. Get after that oyster.
The Lost Kitchen lives and dies with Erin being there or not. My job as a husband, as a partner, is to make sure that she's in a healthy mind and body.
It's like the last taste of summer.
So when the summer ends and the fall's kicking in, then that's when we get to explore a little bit more. Get in the car and drive to the mountains or drive to the coast. You can literally feel your heartbeat slow down.
For me, I get most inspired going out into Maine. It's my greatest love. I mean, sorry. The first greatest love, the second greatest love.
Okay. Works great. There we go, babe.
It took me coming through some pretty hard times to be able to realize that I had to go through all of that to actually get to this point. Fair spice walnut. If I didn't, I never would have met this person and I wouldn't have this family that I have now. I realized that we had to take curves and there had to be things that went wrong because they're actually the things that sometimes make us stronger and bring us to the place where we're supposed to be.